Good morning everyone and welcome to the channel. Today I am taking you on a short ride through some of Berlin's most scenic and most dramatic locations, from the peaceful shores of the Wannsee to an imperial watchtower in the forest, and finally to one of the Cold War's most iconic locations, the Glienicke Bridge. We are now at one of Berlin's best kept viewpoints, the Grunewald Tower. This neo-Gothic tower was built in 1897 to mark the 100th birthday of Kaiser Wilhelm I. It stands 55 meters tall and offers a spectacular view over the Havel and the Grunewald forest. Originally it was called the Kaiser Wilhelm Turm, but it was renamed after World War II. The red brick architecture and detailed mosaics inside reflect the imperial pride of this time. The viewing platform of the tower is 36 meters high and there's a restaurant at the base. This was the first stage today, the Grunewaldturm, or Grunewald Tower. Very nice place here in Berlin. The Grunewald, it's huge. You have some lakes, you have the Wannsee where I'm riding now. This will be my next destination. You are only allowed to ride 30 kilometers here because of all this beautiful nature. But for a slow cruise ride, it's very relaxing, very pleasant, and get a little bit in this Zen mode, especially with this bike here. So, and in front of us, on the left side, there is the Avus, which is an autobahn out of Berlin, and the Avus is the oldest highway of the world. Yeah, now we are at the Wannsee. I just have to find a nice place where I can stop. On the left side there's a huge beer garden, the Loretta, also very famous, very old, but a nice place in the summer. Yeah, there we are. What a pity, there's a fence directly in front of us. Lots of motorcycles here, because there is a meeting point for bikers here, very close, but I will do a separate video about that. Yeah, and this is one part of the Wannsee. It's a huge lake. The Wannsee is more than just a lake, it's a piece of Berlin's soul. Located in the southwest of the city, this lake has been a retreat for Berliners since the 19th century. Rich families built summer villas here, artists found inspiration, and every summer the ferries still carry people to its shores. One of Germany's oldest island, Lidos, is here too. The Strandbad Wannsee opened in 1907. It stretches over 1.2 kilometers, that's one of the longest inland beaches in Europe. Yet Wannsee also carries the weight of history. Just a few kilometers away lies the house of the Wannsee Conference, where in 1942 high-ranking Nazis planned the so-called final solution. It's a painful reminder that even most of the beautiful places can hold dark memories. The Wannsee is one part of the Havel river system. It's both a lake and a residential area. last stage of my tour today is the Glienicke Bridge. Very interesting place, very historical, and I will tell you a little bit about the story of the Glienicke Bridge. Our final stop today takes us into the Cold War territory. This is the Glienicke Bridge, also known as the Bridge of Spies. From 1949 to 1989, this bridge literally stood between East and West. It connects Berlin with Potsdam, or in Cold War times, NATO with the Warsaw Pact. Over the decades, the bridge was used for the exchange of captured spies, most famous in 1962 when Soviet spy Rudolf Abel was traded for American pilot Francis Gary Powers. One fun fact about the bridge, it was featured in Spielberg's 2015 movie Bridge of Spies with Tom Hanks. The two-tone paint from East and West Germany is still visible. It was close to civilians during most of the Cold War. So this was my final stage of today, the Glienicke Bridge, the Bridge of Spies. Very nice location, especially when you are looking at the lake behind it. Yeah, I will enjoy the last kilometers of my city trip today. Still beautiful weather. I hope you enjoyed it too. Of course, there's much more to see in this huge city. Here on the left side you see the Havel again, which is floating into the Wannsee. And if you like to see more of Berlin, then just hit the subscribe button. I hope you liked this episode today, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're riding, ride safe. I see you in the next one. Take care and cheers.